Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Donaldson and Cano slug it out coming up next. Ariel Miranda, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he chased it in the dirt. Ruiz corrals it, but no chance to recover. Pillar is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 0-1 on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, they really need Tulo to get his bat going sooner than later. It's been an interesting year. You know, he's hit under 200 on the road, and you don't expect anybody that's as good of a player as this guy is to struggle that bad on the road. Under 200, that's pretty ugly.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Valencia trying to get there. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Kendrys Morales. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Heredia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson is there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Cano waits on the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Nelson
Cruz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
One and one. Here it comes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco with no score. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Leading
Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early. Extra work. Catching as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
At the plate, Russell Martin. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Seager.
First offering on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch, and a fastball just a bit high. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up stolen base number 14 so far. One and one. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Smoke is right there. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Darwin Barney. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Darwin Barney.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Heredia, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder number 3, Ezekiel Carrera.
Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Swing and a liner. One out and a runner on second base. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Gamble is after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Danny Valencia.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded to third. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
In now, Ben Gamble, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Stepping in now, Guillermo Heredia as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Bautista on the move. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner scores from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there.
Now
You talk
batting,
about frustration,
designated hitter,
popping it up with
Nelson
2 runners in
Cruz.
scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 15, Kyle Seager.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Stroman comes set. 1-0 on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score the runner from third. And he's safe.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Martyr.
Into the box, Taylor Motter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The M's lead it 3-0. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
19, Jose Bautista.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this will be fouled away. Line drive to left. Heredia is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Kendrys Morales. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. A base hit in his first trip. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now, Gerard Dyson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Gerard Dyson.
On the ground up the middle to Lewitzki. Not in time. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Danny Valencia.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as he sends it on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Dominic Leone answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And that one stayed up a little high.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Seattle leads this one 5-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now. Darwin Barney in the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Martin is on his way home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Ezekiel Carrera as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Valencia is there, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Middle of the night from Safeco. It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Nelson Cruz.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Cruz awaits the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hit sharply on the ground. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 21, Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High pop up. Tulowitzki is there for it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead this one though 5-1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start the inning and back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Jose Bautista. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Carrera's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Valencia.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Valencia. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Ready with the 1-1. On the ground to third. throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Justin Smoke will be the one that leads things off when we return. We're through 6 full. It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Justin Smoke now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mutter is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Russell Martin, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Ruiz has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5-1. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Ryan Tepera.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamel. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Ben Gamel.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista will wait on it. 1 gone.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Guillermo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guillermo Heredia. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. pops this one up. Smoke camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Mariners are on top, 5-1. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Digging in once again, Darwin Barney. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Barney.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Look at our line score there from Safeco Field in Seattle. And thus far, local fans have had a lot to cheer about as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Ezekiel Carrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And this is low, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down here. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Nelson Cruz.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is popped up. Smoke is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much
21.
difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Marker.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. One there. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Kendrys Morales. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners are at first and third with none out. 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Ball 3. Russell Martin, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And Tulowitzki lifts this ball down the left field line, but it'll wind up hooking foul back up into the seats. Payoff pitch one more time. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Chris Coghlan will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Ariel Miranda earns win number 7 on the season. Marcus Stroman worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.